Hello and welcome back, folks, to City Skylines. Back to our favorite country of Vooperia, and things are pretty calm, actually. We've got New Spudland, which is our newest district, which is actually growing at a pretty rapid pace. Last time we built a bakery, everything's going pretty well, although we're actually creating too much food. I'm a little bit worried about us having nowhere to actually put it. But, you know, when the pastries start piling up, everyone's got to do their duty and start eating them. That's how we solve the problem. But unfortunately, people are getting tired of the pastries, so we have to create some demand, and the best way to create demand for goods is to increase the amount of people that will eat said goods. So, New Spudland is actually this beautiful, flat land with plenty of opportunities when it comes to residential space. We weren't really thinking about them before, but now that things have calmed down a bit after the whole actually building the industry, we can start focusing on creating areas that are more residential based. And those are just going to kind of pick up on these areas that we haven't really filled in with the strawberry zone. Fortunately, we don't have the right to the land down here, so we've got to do our best with what we do have, right? And a pretty simple community over here. I'm not trying to go for like a perfect grid and stuff because I feel like those look boring and kind of gross. So I'm going for kind of a realistic, kind of good enough approach. And then we're going to create a jump for people who are getting home from work or going to work or whatever, or going to another area. We're actually going to create a little bit of a option here to get onto the highway and to get off of the highway. I feel like that'll help out a little bit with the traffic so that everyone doesn't have to come in on this one spot here from the interchange. And actually having one of these spots from the interchange going into the community also helps out. Oh wait, no, that'll only help if they're coming in from there. So that's not actually helpful at all. Never mind, I take it back. We won't do that. We could create something here, but I feel like it's just simpler to do it how it is right now. And it's time to create a beautiful, beautiful new community. This is going to be completely dense residential based. Residential is in a ton of demand right now. Everyone wants to move in. Everyone wants apartments, and we're going to build all of them. Make sure that everyone can move into New Spudland. New Spudland is actually performing much better than the other districts right now. We've got a lot of products coming through, a lot of money coming out, and as long as they're doing well, I feel like funding it makes a lot of sense. I mean, why wouldn't we fund the Great Spudland? Alright, one problem, we don't really have electricity, but I'll pull that from... This may seem a little bit odd, but I'm actually going to make this redundant and pull it from over here, just in case something happens. Disasters aren't currently enabled, but at some point I might want to. So, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've got this new society that worships potatoes. They're all very happy. We'll plop down a school, try to get education up so that we can get the industry working more efficiently. They'll learn all about agriculture and all of that fun stuff. Throw down a creative arts college. Good. Great. New Spudland is creating like the new center of culture. And we'll get a fire department down as well, because those generally are good to have, especially with the industry over here. The industry should actually have its own fire department. We're going to eat through our budget real quickly here, but that's how it goes. We'll put the fire department across from the storage, because industrial storage areas can sometimes go big boom, especially when we're talking about like grain and stuff. can actually be highly explosive with the dust, so having a good fire department nearby, very useful. Alrighty, it looks like the population is spiking, tax revenue's going up. Our taxes are at 13% for a lot of things, but not for high density, so let's jump high density up to 12%. We still want them to kind of be preferred because it's more efficient, but we can pull a little bit more money out. But look at that, population about to hit 10,000. New Spudland is just doing fantastic. Really growing, and then on the other areas, I actually kind of want to be low density because I feel like Spudland is kind of a low density sort of deal, you know? So one of the things about a Panavia interchange like this is we can get a little bit creative when it comes to jumping things onto it and off of it. We just want to make sure that we don't ruin the essence of the interchange. But one thing I kind of want to do is, so that instead of something having to go through here and then over to here, we're going to create a jump point. Like I said, we're going to try to make traffic things that are simple and that makes sense. So this will allow the Panavia for people to just jump on here, like these people are, then they can go directly to the other side of the city without having to go through this intersection, which is going to be pretty congested. It's just a part of having an intersection that's that central. We are going to get traffic there. We can try to mitigate it, but there will be no completely removing it. But a lot of people are actually using this, so that's good. We could switch this to 2 lanes, but then that would mess up our lane magic, so we're going to not do that for now. Alright. So, we've done that. We don't have a way to directly jump onto here to just go straight, but that'll be dealt with. Oh, some people are actually just turning back around to go straight there. That's kind of funny. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... this also ends up there, but this goes ahead, goes there. I wonder if it's worth the effort to do this. This might be a little bit ridiculous, though. If I go like this, right? So if we go like this, this third one is the one that we want to connect to, so that they can go to the other area. So there we go. I don't know if this works. Putting an X in a highway like this just seems like an absolutely awful idea because you're going 60 miles an hour and whizzing by. Generally, that's just a bad idea. So just for realistic or realism, we're going to figure this out in a way that's a little bit less stupid. Alright, so the original Panavia went like this, right? And then people from this may want to go all the way through. But if you're already on the Panavia, you didn't choose to go the other way, so nobody really would want to do that. So this is a legitimate option that people will use to go through like this. And then question number 2 is, where else would they go? And the other place they would go is here-ish, if I can make this work. Alright, let's see if I can convince the game to make this work. Stretch that out a little bit, pull this over here. Sounds like plastic surgery. Alright, Try to kind of pull that, squeeze. I'm trying my best here to make this look good. Alright, so that's not hitting. I'd like that to be a little bit of a tighter turn. That's the best the game's gonna let me do there. That's not terrible though, that gives us both of the jumps that we wanted. You can jump across to the other side of the city, or you can jump across to the literal entire different part of the country, so I think in the end that works, and I think it'll be happy. Obviously the lane magic here is a little bit off, so we're going to switch this to a 2-lane, because if we have 2 directions they can go in, why wouldn't we make it a 2-lane? Fantastic. Great. That actually is working. So now we have kind of a modified Panavia with some extra lane magic here so that we can get people where they need to go without passing through the strawberry zone. It's industry, so it's going to have a lot of traffic anyways. This new residential area is doing so well. I feel like it's time to give them a little park to commemorate how well they're doing. We'll go ahead and give them a nice park. Nice big park. That's kind of nice. It kind of connects to the road on this end. It doesn't on the other. Oh, it does. I'm going to push it down a little bit further so that it actually does that on both ends. I feel like that's some nice symmetry, you know. Unfortunately, I don't have that many parks available, so you'll notice that I kind of use the same park everywhere, but this one's kind of blended in well, so I'm not too concerned. We have serious death care issues. Have we unlocked crematoriums? No, we haven't. We're about to, though, so we will fix that problem in a few minutes when we actually have the thing that we can fix the problem with. Makes sense, right? Alrighty. So, this community we still have building up. Oh, nice. Good job, Strawberry Zone. We can now build slaughterhouses. Isn't that exciting? We should not need slaughterhouses to grow strawberries, though. I'm pretty sure that's not a part of that. Alright, so the death care thing is becoming a major issue. Well, we're going to figure that... Oh my god, it's abandoned. That's hilarious. I forgot to do something, I guess. That's fine. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Oh well. I'll build like a hidden road or something so it doesn't get so angry. We've got so much traffic that comes into New Yim. Wow, the death care issue in New Yim is really bad. It's not that bad in Vooperia City, but in New Yim it's just going crazy. Warehouses. Seems like you were accumulating. Yeah, I know. The thing is, the bakery can only make pastries so quickly. They run out of flour, though. Are we importing flour? We are making flour, right? Somewhere? These are the flour mills, yes. We're going to need to make more flour because it seems like we're running out of flour. Flour power. Alright. Farming. Flour boy. Where is flour boy? Is there like a better flour mill I can make? Better flour mill. No. Alright. Yet another flour mill. We'll just have 3 of them next to each other. Nice. Alright, that should be enough flour. Sorry about the barking. Okay. Fantastic. We've built this new residential area. We've got traffic management underway, and the Strawberry Zone now has people to sell pastries to. I mean, they're still having issues, but they will have issues until I am able to expand the city further. Which is any second now, actually, because we're at 11,980, 12,000. There we go. Fantastic. I can finally fix the death care issues, which were plaguing the city. We'll make this a massive crematorium, and we'll plop it right in New Yim to solve their issues. Where do I want to put that? Might be kind of cool to put it here. That's a one-way road. That'll create some issues. Where do you put a massive crematorium? Right by the schools, right? I'm joking. This is actually a good spot. Great. It was a big empty space before, and now it's a not empty big space. Raise this up a bit. Gamers rise up. And wow, someone just has their house in the middle of the crematorium. I like this, making it a historical building so it doesn't go away. That one person just lives in the crematorium. That's great. Alright, they should start fixing problems. We're gonna throw down some more of those bad boys just to ensure this issue doesn't get catastrophic. It's already bad, but there we go. Fantastic. Healthcare we can improve in a bit, but right now things are looking pretty good. Alrighty. New Spudland. Wow. The Panavia interchange just makes it a real breeze to build an efficient and well-flowing industrial area, especially when it comes to adding in these other areas. It's just a perfect interchange, honestly. Alrighty. So, you may be wondering what's going to go in the center right here. I'm kind of thinking of putting like a sports arena in the center of the Panavia interchange. I feel like that'd be neat. Something where it wouldn't matter the amount of noise the highway is making. It's not a lot of noise, but as things get, more busy, it'll get worse. Okay. I think we may be good here. I mean, generally, we built a ton of residential. I'll build one more small neighborhood. This one's going to be low density. We're going to go like this. This will be... Because we do need more availability for farmers and stuff. Some people just don't like that big city life, and they should have options. Can't just force everyone to love megacities. Fantastic. We'll just fill this in. And we'll go with longer... shoot, that really gets in the way. Hopefully this doesn't destroy all of the industry in the world. Because these guys are plugged in, and I think there's a connection, but wow, very thin connection. All right. Great. And we will do some very long neighborhoods here. I'm thinking just big neighborhoods. Everyone knows each other. They're all farmers, they're all hanging out. It's going to be great. Create one little one that goes around like this. Cool. Alright. And now the zoning. Zoning is fun. Zoning is fun. You get your big zoning brush and you zone it all up. Alright. Lots of zoning. Obviously, the central area has a ton of stores and stuff, so it doesn't even matter if I just zone this all as residential, because there's jobs and stores available so close. And now there's workers available on both sides. It's pretty good for the industry to have all of this access now. It's always about balance. You need workers and you need work. Alright, and so now the strawberry zone has high density, well-educated people over here. And they've got lower density, less educated people over here. And by design, they will all work in the strawberry zone. And, I mean, the strawberry zone's looking pretty good. Won't lie. I'm happy with how it's coming out. Alright, a few other things. Make sure that this will actually hit something. Actually, that's dumb. I think that'll reach. I don't think that's necessary. Oop. We'll make some ways to get on and off of the highway over here. Because, obviously, if we're trying to do the same thing as we were doing in the other area, then we should, like, copy it. If we want to copy it, we should copy it. Genius, Spike. Genius. Alright. Boop. 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 I don't know. Looks a little lumpy. We can fix that up a little bit by dropping this down to a point where it's not lumpy. But I think it's good enough. Alrighty. Got a connection onto the highway. People can get in, people can get out. That's probably not the direction they'd want to come in from, but I'll make a more proper interchange in the future. At the same time, when people are coming in here, I'd like to give them a better way to do this, but for now, I think this works. Oh well, good enough for now. They're going to build up, they're going to make beautiful little houses, and that's exciting. Okay, over here, we will introduce... Garbage issues are a thing. I really should give them their own garbage maintenance over here, but I don't really know where I'm going to do that. I'll build a new industrial area deeper into this area that'll handle the industrial waste and stuff, you know. I don't really have the resources, time to do it right now, but thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Vooperia just continues to grow, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.